Hello and welcome. This is Chris at my Perfect Cellar, and today I am taking you to Bordeaux. I am taking you precisely to the Haut-Medoc, the land of gravel and Cabernet Sauvignon, with Chateau Mille Roses 2016 from Sophie and David Four. For David Four, everything started a bit badly. In 1990, he took over after the prematurely death of his parents and grew the business from one small hectare to nowadays 10 between the Haut-Medoc and Margaux precisely. As I was saying, mainly Cabernet Sauvignon comes into this cuvée, but they also have a bit of merlot, as well as some very old plot of Petit Verdot. Classic vinification follows up in stainless steel tank for up to 35 days as to extract the fruit, the tannins, and more importantly, the essence of the vintage. Then the malolactic fermentation will happen in oak barrels, so malolactic, malic lactic, desacidification. As we all know, red wine even are also very acidic products. And then after that malolactic in oak barrel, the wine will be aged in those same container for up to 18 months. There is about between 25 and 40% of new oak in the blend. In 2016, only 25% actually occurred because they didn't want to really over extract nor really footprint the wine and the purity of the wine that we'll talk about in a minute with new oak. 16, what a vintage. So what started from with a lot of fear actually, turned around with a hot summer, very blessed with a cool night, which maintained the acidity level in the fruit for a better balance. The top maturity achieved with ripe tannins at harvest time. So on the side, you will have a deep purple color and ring. It has a concentrated core with a slight coloring of my glass wall as I turn it around. It's definitely a solar vintage. I opened it and studied it straight away, but it definitely left me with a blank note. So I just waited. I kept it open for half an hour and then I started again. So here we go. What I found to me straight away was the cherries, the crème de cassis, the capsicum, the green element, the black pepper, the herbal notes. It has definitely floral notes that is really well intertwined with the spices from the oak, the ripeness and the tonality of that fruit. It's still tight, but from complexity and concentration as such. On the palate, it's again red and black fruit. There's definitely some berries, some cherries, some plums, some blackcurrants, some ripe blueberries. Again, that floral note comes to mind with kind of a hibiscus touch, as well as some mint that kind of lift the palate and the meat palate especially. The concentration adds a lovely weight on the palate again with spices from oak and some chocolate, I find. The tannin frame interlaced with the fruit structure and acid really adds some vibrancy and a beautifully harmonious finish. Very, very long with that beautiful body balance and persistence on primary fruit. I would serve this one between 15 and 18 Celsius. If it has to be drunk now, I would definitely recommend that, or you could definitely cellar it for a few more years before opening it, even though as right now it's also very lovely. But as I said, do not hesitate to open it up quite early. Even decant it, use large glassware if possible. When it comes to food, comes to mind, you know, earthy, wintry flavors, ragu, games, pieces of beef that you can braise. Definitely some spicy seafood will work well. You know, hard cheeses and so on. Mushrooms as well, as you know, I love mushrooms. So please do enjoy.